Ready to board the flight for your next vacation? Hold on for a while, as today, we are unveiling the dark side of air travel. Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Join us as we list the 5 dark truths that airlines don't want you to know. But moving ahead, give this video a thumbs up. Number 5. Airline seats are getting smaller. Airlines are packing more and more people into their planes, especially in economy class. This is why you might notice seats feeling smaller and more cramped than they used to be. This change is noticeable, even if you aren't very tall. In the past, airline seats were wider, around 18.5 inches across. Now, many are down to 17 inches. The space between your seat and the one in front, popularly called legroom, has also shrunk from 32 inches to around 30 inches. These changes may seem small, but they make a big difference in comfort. Smaller seats can make it harder for people to move around, which could affect blood circulation in their legs. Some people also worry that cramped seats could make it more difficult to quickly leave the plane in an emergency. Number 4. Taking life jackets from airplanes. While it might seem like a harmless souvenir, taking the life jackets found under airplane seats is a serious issue. These life jackets are crucial safety equipment designed to save lives in the case of an emergency landing over water. If a life jacket is missing, it could put someone's life in danger. People caught stealing life jackets can face legal consequences, including fines. For example, in 2013, a passenger on a flight in England had to pay around $300 for taking 4 life jackets. Another example happened in 2015, when a woman traveling to Hong Kong was fined approximately $260 for taking a life jacket. Number 3. Overbooking. Have you ever arrived at the airport ready to board your flight, only to find the plane is full? This situation sometimes happens due to overbooking. Airlines purposely sell more tickets than there are seats on a plane because they know, based on experience, that a certain number of passengers likely won't show up. People might cancel their flights, miss connections, or change travel plans at the last minute. An empty seat means less money for the airline, so they overbook to ensure the plane is full. Airlines use complex data that tracks customer behavior and flight histories to predict how many extra tickets to sell. This helps them make accurate guesses. They also have different seating strategies. That's why overbooking works most of the time. Everyone who shows up can still get on the flight. But sometimes, more people arrive than there are seats available. In this case, airlines will often ask for volunteers to give up their seats in exchange for things like travel vouchers or a seat on a later flight. Number 2. Duty-free shopping. The shiny stores and promise of deals make duty-free shopping at the airport seem like a smart traveler's secret. However, there's a less than glamorous side to these shops that you should know about before you whip out your credit card. Firstly, the idea that everything is cheaper at duty-free stores is a myth. While some items like alcohol and tobacco, other products are often the same or even more expensive than in regular stores. Companies know they have a captive audience in the airport, so they can get away with less competitive pricing. Secondly, many brands create smaller-sized products specifically for duty-free shops. While this might look like a bargain, you often pay more per unit of a product than the full-size version you could get at home. Thirdly, impulse buying is a big risk when it comes to duty-free purchases. With the excitement of a trip and the pressure of a ticking departure time, it's easy to get excited and purchase things you don't need or even want. Number 1. No fresh air inside the airplane. When you step onto an airplane and settle into your seat, it's easy to forget you're about to fly thousands of feet above the ground. While modern airplanes are marvels of technology, there's a hidden reality about the environment inside the cabin. The air you breathe isn't as fresh as you might think. Airplanes don't simply bring in fresh outside air for passengers to breathe while cruising at high altitudes. The air outside the plane is incredibly thin and cold, making it unsuitable for humans. Instead, airplanes use a complex system called bleed air. This means some air from the plane's engines is compressed and routed into the cabin. While it's filtered and mixed with outside air to adjust the temperature, it's still not the same as the fresh air you breathe on the ground. This recirculated air can lead to some problems. First, the air inside airplane cabins is very dry, which can cause discomfort for passengers, such as dry eyes, itchy skin, and sore throats. Second, because the same air circulates throughout the plane, there's a higher risk of germ spreading. So there you have it. Have you noticed any other questionable things about air travel? If yes, share them with everyone in the comment section. See you in the next one.